Hello ladies and gentlemen, I was cleaning out this room to put in this lovely green screen and I came across my childhood slingshot and a lot of good memories with this bad boy, a lot of shenanigans I got myself involved with. But I was thinking to myself, they got the crossbow and they got the ballistic knife as special weapons in Black Ops, why not bring a slingshot for a special unorthodox weapon in Modern Warfare 3? I thought it would be a cool little idea that I would throw out there. But this video is going to be another world record hour-long commentary. I got a really well response on the last one, and I decided to test it out again. So if you enjoy these podcast-like videos, please support it. Let me know that you guys like it by saving this video to your favorites down below. It really does help me out a lot. And if you can't watch the whole hour in one sitting, that's totally understandable. Watch 10 minutes at a time, and then you can check your favorites and come back to it and resume wherever you left off. So enjoy the hour-long commentary. I will see you guys later. The first 30 minutes I thought was really funny, and I was proud of it. So enjoy it, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is Whiteboy7thst here commentating over a black screen. I just had some things that I wanted to say. Maybe this could be another commentary where I talk on for 54 minutes, and that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about. But let's just guesstimate, it's going to be a Call of Duty Black Ops, Domination, Ground War on the map, Stadium using the MP5K, or maybe on Kowloon using the stakeout, taking out the stakeout. Hey, maybe it could be on Grid using the FAL. I'm not sure, but I can guarantee you this, it'll probably be one of the greatest gameplays of all time, or maybe 18 gameplays in one video extravaganza, because that video, I'm glad that it got such a positive response. It's something new, something unheard of. It's a world record, bar-raising, unprecedented event, innovative gameplay, commentary video for your viewing pleasure in the online gaming community. And it's kind of crazy that that video got over 1 million views at this point of the game and in this stage of the game. When I say that, I say two things. One, because it's pretty much just a gameplay commentary. I know it was 9 gameplays in one, and it's something new, and it's just me talking over gameplay, which is kind of crazy. There'll be some gameplays when a game first comes out where people will be searching something, and that might get over 1 million views, or maybe a really high effort video that'll get 1 million views. But after the Black Ops Gold Rush, as I like to call it, you know, it's pretty much a simple gameplay commentary video for you guys. So I want to thank you guys for your support. Without, you know, favoriting it, liking it, watching it, it was not possible. So thanks for that, guys. And when I say this stage of the game, I pretty much said it. There's not high effort, pretty much. I mean, talking, I guess this is pretty high effort. Speaking of high effort, I'm so lazy. I did not want to go get up and make a sandwich. I've been contemplating it for about 15 minutes now. I was like, okay, if I'm not going to make a sandwich, because I just went food shopping, I got some onions, tomatoes, I'm eating healthy, and got some mayonnaise, some fresh one. I had this mayonnaise that I was using for like a month straight that I would refrigerate it sometimes, and then I wouldn't refrigerate it. And I'm not sure. I think you're supposed to keep it refrigerated, but what confuses me about groceries is, for the most part, besides orange juice, nothing is for. I mean, okay, let me back up. You know, the frozen goodies, and there's milk, eggs, and stuff like that. That's all refrigerated. But there's other juice besides orange juice, like strawberry orange juice or banana orange, whatever. They got some weird combinations. They got literally the most unorthodox combinations when it comes to orange, not orange juice, but juice in general. So, like, why is the orange juice so special that it's refrigerated? I do not understand that. So anyways, I'm not sure, do I refrigerate my jelly and my mayonnaise? Because I just kept on, I don't know, I kept on transporting it. Like, one day it'll be in a refrigerator, the next day it'll be in a freezer, the next day it'll be in my kitchen table. And the thing about the freezer, do you ever put anything like weird in the freezer and then you lose it? Like, I put my phone in the freezer so many times, and like I'll put my cereal in the freezer and I'll leave my milk out. So anyways, I'm just lazy, so if I'm not gonna get up and do physical work because I just been beat. I mean, I mean, I do have to get up off the chair. I gotta turn the chair so I can get up from my desk. I gotta walk about 15 feet, and that's about 7 steps, right? That's 8 with the left foot, 7 with the right. I almost said 9 out. Math. Ugh. So I gotta do that. Then I gotta get all the things out. I gotta get a knife. I gotta get a plate. You know the process. Do you know? You guys are familiar with the sandwich making process, especially my female viewers out there. So I'll probably lose a good 500 female viewers, but then I'll just post a video of my face in HD, and I'll make another 50,000 back. So, anyways, so okay, I was talking about that gameplay. Got over 1 million views, which is crazy. And a thing that I wanted to segue with that is I don't want to be a sellout. Right, I never. My friends called me a sellout back when I bought an Xbox because Geometry Wars. I really liked that game. I loved watching it, and I wanted to play it. People call me a sellout because most of my friends, why I got the PS3 was because one, I grew up around the PlayStation series from the PS1 in like 2000. You know, Siphon Filter, Banjo Kazooie, Gex the Gecko. We're talking Twisted Metal, which I'm pretty excited. I think they're having a release of Twisted Metal, which I'll be sure to do some gameplay and commentaries on that whenever it does come out. I mean, I remember Axel. Axel was a beast. He was like in. See, the thing is with Twisted Metal, it didn't make any sense because there would be people, like there would be this guy riding a motorcycle, and for some reason he was the most badass dude that you could ever imagine. He had spikes. I think he had a skull face. He had a helmet, that tough leather jacket. I mean, I guess the helmet didn't make him look too badass, but it had spikes on the helmet and it was flaming. But just the baddest imaginable motorcycle driver. He was, I believe, a skeleton, and then he had one of those side carts with him, which didn't make any sense whatsoever. Like, you're a big tough dude. Like, it's so funny. I was outside yesterday playing catch with a baseball, and I seen this guy on back of a motorcycle with another guy, and the bigger guy was at back, and I was like, oh man, that does not look manly at all. And the same scenario happened a little bit later. Maybe it was a woman in the front, and they were coming back from the store or something, and they had and the woman was in front, and like, how was the guy in back, especially the bigger dude, and just 2 guys on a motorcycle? Something about that does not look right to me whatsoever, personally. Now, I'm not a homophobe or anything close to that, but just the image of 2 guys on a motorcycle, especially like it's a little motorcycle, I don't know. Actually, I rode on when I was a child, I rode on a motorcycle with my mom's boyfriend back in the day, and that was the scariest thing that ever happened to me. I was holding on for my life. That was not fun, and like it was just like 40 miles per hour, but that's fast. That's really fast. I don't know. I see people on the freeway and the highway riding motorcycles, especially crotch rockets, and I'm not sure how they do it. Like, what if you fell on a motorcycle? I know I fall on a skateboard sometimes. Like, if I'm going really fast and like a twig would stop me, and you fall, you know. I'm a pretty good skater at this point in my career. I've been skating for about 5 years now. I know we're close to being, you know, professional, but my mouth just farted right there. I know we're close to that level, but I'm pretty confident in my skateboard skills. I can navigate at an extremely high gold medal championship Tony Hawk level. But like you can't predict a stick coming, and if you can look out in front of you, 10 feet in front of you. But sometimes the sticks are camouflaged. They're hard to spot. So like if it goes like I think, I don't know what the proper term, a skidder or something, just a stray unorthodox stick, just a cocksucking gypsy stick. JD 2020 probably did some witchcraft on it. Maybe it was part of his broom that he flew on. I'm not sure. But you would hit that stick and you would just fall. And you know, skateboarding downhill, I guess you can catch speeds up to 30 miles per hour at the most. That's pushing it. When you fall, it sucks. It really sucks. You know, you get your whole arm scraped. And my friend This is a funny story. I like to hold on to the back of my friend's truck. He has a work truck, and every time he leaves, I like to hold on to the back of it. Which, wow, that didn't sound manly at all. But I like to hold on to the back of it, and like he likes to pull me. I like to get pulled. Man, how can I say this without saying it's sounding horrible? But you understand me. It's really cool to be on the back of a truck and with your skateboard on the street and hold on to it. And I did that with a snowboard as well when the parking lot was snowy up. I'll try to put that link in the description. I'll probably forget. Someone please remind me in the comment below because it's a pretty epic video. Anyway, so like when you turn a corner, you go like 40 miles an hour, and it just feels so good. I don't know what it is about it, the wind in your face. Maybe I just love skateboarding so much. Excuse me. I apologize for that. I don't usually like the cough in commentaries, but I like to call those coffin commentaries because they're dead to me after you cough in a commentary or burp or anything of that nature. But we're gonna try to do another little podcast type of commentary, so it'll probably be long, and there's no way that I'm gonna edit it out, and I'm already talking way too long about it, so this is just one extremely long take. So anyways, I was on the back of my friend's truck, and my other skateboarder friend was also hanging in the back, and he didn't have the best wheels at the time. So if you're not familiar, after you go like really fast, your wheels start to wobble. It's pretty much uncontrollable. It's just what happens. I'm not Sir Isaac Newton, but I know a little bit about physics and stuff. So it's called the Newton effect, where I'm just bullshitting right now, clearly. But you start to wobble. My wheels were a little bit better, so I was staying course, going straight. My friend started to wobble, and we're at, I would say, 30 miles per hour or so, and then he falls in the middle of the street, going really fast, and it just rolls and rolls. You could see him just rolling for 10, 20 feet, and he had this big scrape on his face. Oh, it would just look so bad, and it's not like just the scraping scar is so bad. I would rather have like a scar. I mean, it's not as deep usually, but I don't know. It's just I don't like falling at all. I kind of pride myself that I can stay up for most of the time. I would go out of my way just to stay up. I mean, sometimes it's easier just to take a little fall. So there's two different falls. There's I just busted my crap fall, where like you slip like from other than a skateboard, and there's nothing you can do pretty much, and you just bam hit yourself on the floor. Did that scare you? I apologize. And then there's the falls where you can I just like roll with the punches and like a little barrel roll, and you can take the blow. But I like staying up. I think I got really great balance for a skateboarder. I say this that I could probably manual. Like I'm one of the top 8 manualers in the world. Manuals, if you're not familiar with skateboard lingo, it's just like a wheelie on a skateboard. And I'm looking for this one perfect hill for like a mile, just a slow, I don't know, 11% decline, excuse me. And if you guys know, let me know. Link me to Google Earth or something. I don't know. I want to. Oh man, I should have drank something before this commentary. I always drink like bottles half the way, and then I put them down because I feel that the water bottle, it loses its value, kind of like when you're driving off the lot. And I was at a Ford dealership trying to get a part for my car. I was thinking, you know how they say as soon as you drive off the lot that your value of the car declines dramatically? I was thinking to myself, well, what if you drove off the lot and then you got hit by a car without insurance? That would be so bad. Like, as soon as you drive off the lot. And I don't know, is there like some kind of barrier? Like, the lot, can you like go right to the edge of the street and like reverse? Nope, I want to put this back. I do not want this car. But I was thinking, like, I seen this new car come off the lot, and I was like, if that got hit, it would suck so bad for that individual. So anyways, that's the same thing with the water. After it gets cold, after it gets warm, I don't want to drink it anymore. And you can put it back in the refrigerator, but it doesn't feel, I don't know, it doesn't taste the same. I mean, mayonnaise and jelly, like we were talking about earlier, It tastes the same, but water, post, and pre-refrigerator and open, I don't know about it. So, anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, I was looking for I just wanted this perfect tail because I got tremendous gold medal championship ballerina balance. So ballerina. Do you think ballerina, the name originated from balance, or is that the the way balance originated from ballerina, or vice versa? I'm not sure what I'm trying to say, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. I just know I don't know it at this point in time. So, anyways, a point that I wanted to make earlier, which I had no segue to. I want to buy a Segway. I wonder what's the value of a Segway after it drives off the lot. I wonder who gets more balance, me or a Segway? Because I never seen anyone fall on a Segway. I think that would be a viral video. I need to get a Segway. I think I want to get a Segway. Here's a perfect segue to my Segway. If there was a Segway dealership out there and you want to sponsor me, feel free to, because I'm awesome and I want to Segway. No, that's what I was talking about, like, or what I wanted to talk about, like selling out. I never thought I was a sellout, and I don't plan to be a sellout, but I see it in the community, and it's happening a lot lately when channels grow so much, where they get offers, and I got a lot of offers, but I never took any offers because I just want to focus on giving you guys the best content that I possibly can. But there's, like, it's tempting, don't get me wrong, but I don't like to think about see, there's money involved with YouTube, but I don't like to think about it because I can focus more on better content. And I used to do that back in Modern Warfare 2 when I would just try to get gameplay after gameplay after gameplay so I can get more views and I could put on machinima, which will grow my channel, but then in turn get me more money, which actually led me to purchasing this computer, this beast of a computer, which I'm commentating on now. It renders extremely high. Like, my first check, it was like, I don't know, $2,000 to $3,000, somewhere in that range, and that was right before Black Ops came out. I was like, well, there's two things I can do. I could just spend it foolishly, and maybe a car, maybe whatever. I don't know, whatever, a skateboard, this, that, and the other. But I decided to invest in this computer, which was probably one of the best decisions that I made, because previously my old computer, which my mom just bought for browsing in the living room, just to have a computer. Everyone was having it. She wanted one. It rendered in like 8 hours, which was horrible. Now this computer renders in like 10 minutes, which is an extremely high proficient Bill Gates level. And I like to reinvest in my subscribers. In my videos, I just got a green screen. I got like 8 cameras. I just got another microphone that's coming in the mail. I actually I hate missing the UPS guy. It feels like I'm cheating on him. Like, we're best friends now. I was like, oh, like, he came to my house with like 5 packages because I missed a day, and I was like, oh, look at Santa Claus coming early. And I don't know his name. It probably doesn't matter what his name is, but we have little conversations here and there. I mean, I know he's a busy individual. He got, Santa Claus, he never sleeps. I don't know how they do it. Maybe the UPS guy is secretly Santa Claus, but he always comes to my door, and I always try to, be polite to him. Say, hey, how you doing? I say this, that, and the other a lot. I don't know. I'm a Seinfeld. I haven't watched Seinfeld in a while. I haven't been watching TV too much. I don't know. I get my entertainment from YouTube. That's why I'm really excited for YouTube in the future, because I see it keeps on growing and growing and growing. Like 1,500 subscribers a day for me. Other channels are growing faster than that, and it's really nice to see that. I think YouTube's got to be here for a while because it's just so strong. It's the biggest media video site in the world, and it just gets better and better and better. And as soon as everyone gets a computer and it's more affordable, I see YouTube going pretty far in the future. So I'm really excited for it. They just added a movie thing, so it's got the movie. I hate when people describe items as things. Because you may not know what I'm talking about. My left might be your right, and you have no clue what I'm talking about. So when I talk about things, there's browse, there's movies, and upload. So it's got to expand to a wider audience, which might You know, somebody might be on a homepage and see a Whiteboy7th Street world record commentary that I'm just performing right here. So if you guys came from the homepage, not familiar with me, hi, I'm Whiteboy7th Street. How are you doing? I'm a gold medal champion, 20 years old. I'm white, I'm a boy, and I am from 7th Street. That pretty much describes me. What's your ASL? I haven't said ASL in a while, in a long time. So if you came from the homepage and not subscribed, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? Every subscriber, I love you guys. I really do appreciate the support that you show me on a day-to-day basis, watching my videos, liking them, favoriting. That all really helps. And if you're listening to this point, we're 20 minutes in. I appreciate it. You know, just me talking over nothing right now, but talking over gameplay. It's cool that you guys connect to me and like me and just like me for who I am. You know, it used to be about the gameplay, but now it's more about, you know, me as a person, and I like that. You know, that's why Whiteboy7th Street 2 is doing really well. My second channel, I vlog on there almost daily, and people really like that, and it's just nice to see, like, where I came from, like, so low. Like, I was just in, like, the lowest point of my life. And then, you know, no subscribe. Not saying, like, oh, I had no subscribers. It was the lowest point of my life. But, like, when I started my YouTube channel, it's because I had nothing else to do. And it was just a bad part of my life. And then it seems that as my channel grew, my life just got better and better and better. And I can't thank you guys enough for putting me in the position that I'm in right now. And I really do appreciate it. That's why, getting back to my earlier point, I don't plan on selling out. Like, I would if it's a great deal. Like, if I got a Segway to make a Segway video, I can't afford it. I mean, I probably could afford a Segway if I saved up and didn't buy socks for a few years. Because if you guys don't know, I talk about this on the second channel, but I'm trying to do a new sock streak where I wear a new pair of socks each and every year, or each and every day of the year, just because I like the feeling of new socks. You know, I spend my money on really three things: bills, and I kind of include socks in my bills. I don't know. I got a weird thing for socks and towels and new things, because it just felt so good, like growing up, like when you get that new pair of shoes or that new T-shirt or new socks. I didn't get them too often. I had, like, I don't know. I swear it would be like 7 maybe 10 boxers at the most, and you would just have to keep on washing them and washing them and washing them, and I didn't like that. You know, I mean, it was fine, don't get me wrong. I had this orange plaid pair of boxers they had little bleach stains in it. I remember those. They were awesome. I had these ones with like a motorcycle on them. I don't know. That was like through high school, and now it's crazy to see that I can get new boxers almost every day and new socks and stuff. Something about that new feeling of fresh linen, cotton, whatever you want to call it. That's what I spend. See, I spend my money like on little things. I don't buy cars and stuff, and then I pay the bills. I save a lot. I save 80% because I know this YouTube thing's not gonna last forever. But while I'm in it, I'm really fortunate, and I'm thankful for the position that I'm in. And then I, buy socks and stuff to upgrade my equipment, cameras, green screen I bought a Tomahawk, ghillie suit, things of that nature. So back to the selling out point. I seen a few people do it, and I try to focus on bringing a great video each and every time. Before, it would be like 3 videos a day. Now I'm focusing, if it's not a good video, I can wait a day. And I'm not going to rush anything. I'm not going to put out a BS video. And I feel that I just got a sponsorship from this, and that. Go check out their website below. I really, really do not enjoy that. I don't like seeing it, and I unsubscribed from a few people because they did that. Like, I seen this one, I'm not going to mention anybody, and it's fine if they do it, more power to them. But I enjoy, and I make YouTube videos for the fan support and the fan reactions and the feedback. And I don't think I just got this, I don't know, new Xbox from free this, that Xbox118.com. Go subscribe over there, fill out this form and whatever, and I can't stand it. But I guess if it was like a mutual deal that will be like really awesome for the channel and really awesome for me and make a really awesome video in terms of like just give them a shout out or just use their product or something, maybe that'd be cool. But I can't see like selling a video. Like I see people selling videos for companies and I just can't, I don't agree with that. Let me know in the comments below. I'll be reading the comments if you guys feel that same way, or are you cool with watching like BS pretty much advertise. You got the, see, the thing is they put the ads on the videos and then the whole video is an ad itself, which I just can't stand. I'm on YouTube to be entertained, not to, you know, buy something. It's not an infomercial. I'm not on infomercialtube.com. I'm on YouTube. I want to see what you're doing and your video, not another company's video. I'm not, I don't know, some things just disappoint me about the community. But going back to our earlier point, I'm glad that I could, you know, I could kind of represent the community on the homepage, because you don't see too many people on there. To be honest, you might see a video here and there from like a CNanners, but other than that, I don't want to sound like super duper cocky or anything, but this is just facts. I'm like the only person getting on the gaming side of the homepage, unless it's, you know, some other, you know, non-Call of Duty commentators. But, you know, for the most part, I'm glad that I like videos like that world record video. Hopefully this video can get on the top favorited spot. If you haven't already, please save this video to your favorites. I know I've been going on for a long time. Maybe you can stop at this point at the 25-minute mark and then continue on throughout your day. I don't know. Or if you just want to show some support and favorite the video, I really do appreciate it. It gets, you know, the gaming. So I think they actually took out gaming on this new homepage. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't got it yet. But from what I heard, there's no gaming, and which is really disappointing. I don't know why they would do something like that, because gaming's the biggest. I mean, entertainment maybe and gaming are the two biggest categories, which it's kind of sad that they took it out. This JD 2020 must have made a deal with them. I'm not sure what they did, but you know, favorites, likes, comments, they all really helped me out tremendously, and I wouldn't be here in the position that I am without the feedback from you guys. And I don't want to jeopardize that by uploading basically an infomercial or promotional video to my channel. You guys subscribe to me for me, not to see an advertisement, not to see a company promote a product. But if there's something that I really, really like and they came up to me with a win-win situation like I was talking about to make the fan experience better and maybe, you know, give me a free segment, you know, I would take something like that where it's a win-win situation, but not just a win-win for the company and the YouTuber. I don't agree with that. So I'm kind of fearful where this community is going, but I do see a lot of good people in the community, but for every good one, there's a bad one out there, which kind of makes me worried. And a lot of the bad ones are the bigger people in the community. So all I can do is keep doing what I'm doing, not worrying about other people. I just wanted to give my thoughts on that, and I will continue to perform at extremely high YouTube uploading levels and giving you the best innovative content that I possibly can. I'm always trying to improve myself, and I think that's the motto for this year for me in particular. I stopped smoking, which was probably the best decision that I ever made, and if I can encourage any of you guys out there to stop smoking or just not even start, I hope I can do that, because just take it from me, like my channel and just myself in general, my health, my confidence, my just interacting with people, having a life, it just blew up since the start of the year. And I hope none of you guys start smoking, especially cigarettes. Cigarettes are horrible for you. They're gonna end up killing you. I know it's really difficult. My mom smoked cigarettes and I hated it. I had to cover up my mouth every time when she smoked. I hate the smell of it. The house, like I was painting my house, and like the ceiling of my living room was like golden brown, and it started white, which is weird. Like the paint can said living room, and it was white when I put it on the wall, and there was just such a contrast from healthy and pretty much it like healthy, and like the white was pure healthy, and like the golden brown was it's so nasty. Cigarettes are nasty in my opinion. I know they're really addictive, but you guys, I believe in you guys that you can stop. I never smoked cigarettes personally. I don't know how addicting it is, but stopping smoking weed, because I went from pretty much a pothead each and every day. I would just smoke when I woke up because I had nothing else to do, right? Besides play games and make YouTube videos, and I would just, that's all I would do. I would smoke and smoke and smoke and smoke, and I came to a point where I needed an excuse to quit, and it was because I was coughing a lot, and I'm kind of paying the price right now. I've been coughing I've been coughing a lot lately, and maybe it's to get up all this gunk or whatnot, whatever's in my lungs. Maybe it's because of this new nasal spray, but I feel that I could take a deep breath and I can actually think. Like, you watch my commentaries before, it's like, hello guys, it's White Boy, and we're it's just so bad. And for me at this point, just this commentary, this video should speak for itself. I could not pull this off 6 months ago. I'm talking for 30 minutes straight now with pretty much not losing a beat. I might say a here and there, but for the most part, no, I'm just playing. I did that on purpose. So, is such a probably the most commonly used word on the internet. Not on the internet. It's weird when you text. You never rarely you never see a probably LOLs are the uhs of the real world or the internet. I don't know where I was going with that, but anyways, so I hope you guys never start smoking, and if you do, please quit, and you will not regret it. Or personally, for me, I can speak for myself. It was the best decision of my life. And then going back to my New Year's resolutions, I stopped eating junky food. I went to the grocery store today. It's a little bit more expensive, but I just bought everything healthy. I should be making a sandwich. Oh, now I'm not even hungry anymore. I'm just talking. But now talking about said sandwich is making me hungry again. But, I'm putting onions on it, tomatoes, just lettuce, all these wonderful vegetables. And you might think that it's nasty right now, but I guarantee you, and my mom would always tell me this, that your taste buds will advance. They will, I don't want to say advance, like they're going to get better, but they will, for the most part, they will change to eating healthier stuff. Like I ate broccoli yesterday, and I liked it. They what am I trying? I don't know the proper word, and I keep on getting stuck on it. And that's one bad quality of mine when I'm commentating, that I keep on trying to focus on a word, and I just honestly I can't think of it. But they will mature. Okay, there we go. Mature was the perfect word. They will mature over time, and like I would never eat vegetables. I hated it. But now I love it. I can't eat I ate a pepperoni pizza from Pizza Hut, and not knocking their brand. They got good pizzas, or for me, I used to like them back when I was younger, but now it's just so greasy, and I just couldn't stand it. I like the Supreme pizzas now, so eating healthier was another part of my New Year's resolution, which I am. I didn't buy any soda at the store today. I'm on a juice diet, or beverage drinking binge. I don't know what to call it, but I just drink juice now and water, maybe a little bit of Gatorade. I know it's not the healthiest, but when you're, and see, I'm working out too now. Actually, I want you guys to do this at home. I don't know what you can squeeze your toes. You can do like a push up on your chair. You can do some sit-ups. Every little bit helps, and I hope I can encourage you guys. I know I got a few people to do this, but if you do push-ups during just free time, do it. Like, there's 50 seconds in every pregame lobby. If you do 5 push-ups every pregame lobby, in 2 weeks, you gotta get healthier, you gotta get buffer, you gotta look sexier for the ladies out there, or sit-ups, whatever you want to do. Every little bit helps. Even uh, holding your hands up, where they're not leaning. If you don't want to get up, if that's too much, like I didn't want to get up to make the sandwich, but if you just hold your hands up, extended, off, just your muscles supporting them in the air, that's gotta get you a little bit more tone. Maybe do. I'm doing it right now. I haven't done this since like elementary school. But you wave your hands, you keep them to the side like you're flying, and then you wave them in circles. Every little bit helps. So I hope I can encourage some people to stop smoking and be healthier, eat healthier, maybe do a little bit of working out, and that was pretty much my New Year's resolution. And I can honestly say 2011 has been the best year of my life so far, and it just keeps on getting better and better. And a majority of it is because you guys. I probably would have never quit smoking. I would have probably lived my same pothead life if I didn't have YouTube. I don't know where I would be without YouTube. So if you guys, I just want to encourage you guys to do the best that you can and be the best that you can be. Try hard in school. Be at school, try hard, because to be honest, if I didn't have this YouTube thing, I don't know where I would be in life. I'm just a high school graduate, and before I stopped smoking, I would have just been a high school graduate with a degree in waking and baking and smoking pot. Like I was thinking about joining the military. I was thinking about going to California and start a grow house type of medical marijuana thing. I had no clue what I wanted to do, but I'm fortunate that YouTube has been, it hasn't been given to me, but I worked really hard on YouTube, and pretty much if you really work hard at whatever you want to do, I believe in you guys. You can do it. You just got to try. You got to give it 110%, and if you fail, get back up and try again. I failed at a lot of things. I was thinking about going back to trying to be a professional bowler. I'm actually a pretty good bowler, but I should get back on that. I haven't bowled in a while, but that's another story. So yeah, just try hard. I just want my subscribers to be, I already got the best subscribers on YouTube, but I want my subscribers to be the best person they can be, and then we can just have a super great group. And just every little bit helps, and you gotta try. Like, maybe that girl will ask me out. No, you gotta go try to get that girl. You gotta put your foot in the door. You gotta put your resume in the box. I'm not sure what kind of reference that was, or what kind of analogy that was, but I try to make things up as I go. So you gotta at least try, right? And when you try, if you gotta do it big and try 110%. So, anyways, I don't know how I got into that inspirational speech right there, but yeah. So I think that's pretty much it. If you watched to this point, 37 minutes in, I would appreciate if you can favorite the video. It really does help me out a lot. Like the video, that always helps a lot, and leave a comment on whatever I talked about during the course of this video. And that's the thing, I forgot. That's one of the consequences that I have from smoking, and I hope you guys never start. And if you are, I hope you at least cut down a little bit. I hope I can encourage you guys just to tone it back a little bit, because I know my sister used to smoke, and then I was talking to her about it, and she said, I can't do it anymore. Like, it used to be fun back in the day, but now it's just, it's not the same. And like I was saying, like, one of the consequences, besides me coughing up stuff, like my phlegm and whatever's in my lungs, or whatever was in my lungs, I feel pretty good now, is like the loss of memory. And it's, what was I talking about? No, but like the loss of memory, it's, I to be honest, I know a little bit what I was talking about earlier, but just for example, I lose a lot of things. Like I lost my camera for 2 weeks. I had some good videos that I wanted to upload, but I lost it, and just loss of memory it is one of the effects of smoking weed, and I'm not trying to bash weed like it's the worst thing in the world. There's much worse legal things than weed, but from my perspective, like just from seeing before and after, I can tell you that I like the after way better than the before, and the before it was during the course of me smoking. I guess it felt kind of good at the time, but in the long run, I honestly believe it's not worth it. And yeah, so I have to confess, I took a break. This isn't one long take, but if you want a steak, a million on a steak eating contest, oh, I don't know. I did just started a rhyme, and I wanted to go with it. So I took a little break to eat that sandwich, and it was a well-weighted wait, I guess. Well, no, the wait was well worth it. There's a lot of W's. www. Dots. I was thinking about making a website, but I got a good name for a website, but it's probably taken, and I don't know what I would put on it. Anyways, but the sandwich was well worth the wait. It tasted so scrumptious. I had some chicken breast and some honey ham, which with ham, and I'm glad that I took this little break because now I got something to talk about. I was kind of wrapping it down, but now the energy level is back up with the protein and vitamin C. I don't know if vegetables have vitamin. It seems like every fruit has vitamin C in it. I always look at the back of the things I buy to see what nutrients I am absorbing. And there's the word. I was gonna go back on one of those tangents where I was thinking of the words for a while, for like 8 minutes, and I finally figured it out. But I figured it out in that sentence like a champion. So it seems like every fruit has vitamin C, but whatever nutrients this sandwich had, it re-energized me and rejuvenated my commentating ability. So it was well worth the wait. I had some honey ham, and I don't know, is ham used in the process? Because I can't really taste honey. Or excuse me, is honey made in the ham making process? I mean, is like the pigs fed? Oh my god, I can't talk. I was like, oh, I had a bump. I had like a 2-minute bump of commentary, and then I went straight back down. But like, how is it honey ham? I don't taste the honey in the ham. Is it like honey covered wood that cooked the ham, or is the pig fed honey throughout its life? I'm not sure. So anyways, I think it was well worth the wait, like I said a few times, or I tried to say a few times, and I'm failing horribly. And I love waiting for things. It makes it much, much sweeter. And a perfect example of this is the movie pee, which I believe is the greatest urination that a man can experience. After have your Slurpee or whatever, I like to stock up on. I like to drink something before I go to the movie theaters because it's really expensive. But I am willing to spend $5 on a large fruit punch or blueberry. Usually it's blue or red. And there's always the contrast. It's either blue or red, blueberry or raspberry, strawberry, whatever it may be. Or there's some white. There's red, white, and blue usually when it comes to movie. excuse me, movie Slurpees. Concession stands at the movies. Slurpees. You guys know what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying it good. So I'm willing to spend $5 on that because it's just so delicious and I love it. But so you got the pre-drink and then you got the Slurpee, which you usually finish half of it by the end of the trailers because it's just so good and it's hard to make it last throughout the movie. So, and you don't want to leave the movie because when I go to the movie theater, I make it a good movie. I don't usually go to the movie theaters too much. I would say at the most 5 to 10 times a year. I only go for like the big hits. I'm gonna go for The Hangover 2, of course, and I don't know, whatever movies come out. The big ticket movies I go to. Usually I just get my movies legally from a legal website. Anyway, so I don't want to leave the movie theater because it's such a great movie, but my bladder says you must empty me. You gotta empty me right now. But I'm like, no, bladder, wait, bladder. And then I have these conversations with my bladder, and then people look at me and tell me to shh, and it gets really awkward. So after the movie is done, I run to the bathroom, and it's like, I honestly think, and I can, well, it's hard to say, but the difference between a movie theater pee and sex, I can't tell what's better. I don't know. They're both really close in my book. So it just feels so good. Or after a long trip, after you got a full bladder and it's been full for a while, and it just gets fuller and fuller to the point that it's almost exploding, and then you just pee, and it's like a long. It's just the greatest feeling in the world to me personally. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a creepo that talks to his bladder, but I think it feels really, really good. So yeah, it's worth the wait. And one more thing that I wanted to talk about in this commentary, since I was giving all this inspirational work, I might as well say a few more inspirational words for you guys out there. I know a lot of my subscribers are younger than me. They're probably in high school right now, so you only live it once. So I'm thinking about this nice lady. Don't wait. Man, I messed up on another Eminem quote. I've been messing up a lot lately. But you only live life once, and you got to live it to the fullest. Like I said, if you had to do it big. And I live life with no regrets because for the most part, I do what I think is right and what's best for me at all times. And, there are those, instances where like, man, I wish I would have thought of Google. Man, I wish I would have did this. Man, I wish I would have known that then. And I didn't know it. But high school goes really, really fast, and you got to miss it, guys. I mean, I'm having a good life right now, and hopefully, like I was saying, like if you stop smoking and if you live the life to your fullest, this won't be the case for you. But I don't want high school to be the best time of your life for you guys. I would rather have 25 through the rest of my life be the best time of my life rather than 15 through 19 or whatever it may be. So you live it once. I would recommend get the best grades, but you live it up while you can, and it goes really fast. And like for the first, I would say, I don't know, year, 2 years, I really miss high school. Now not so much, but one piece of advice I would give you guys, and I gave my my cameraman's friend this advice as well. Like, he didn't sign up for any sports, but he's pretty athletic, right? So I told him, you gotta regret it. It goes really fast. Sign up for the sport. Whatever, you don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe you can get really good. You can get a scholarship, go to the NFL or whatever it may be. You could do it. Like, if you just give it 110%, I guarantee you, you guys out there could make it big. You just gotta try and go for it. If you fail, hey, you can try at something else. I mean, you gotta fail, a few times down the line. But one regret that I kind of have is that I didn't sign up for football sooner. I signed up for junior, and then I started to smoke like beginning of senior year, and I kind of gave up on football. But if I would have did it like freshman year and sophomore year, I think I would have enjoyed it. I would have had a lot of fun. But then again, my life's not too bad at this particular moment in time, so I like where I'm at. But you guys, maybe you're not as fortunate as me. I know I wasn't fortunate growing up, but I got really, really lucky with this YouTube thing, and I'm living a dream right now. So I just want you guys to live your dreams and, be happy. Be as happy as you can. And, yeah, so I think that concludes this 47. That was actually my number in high school, 47. There's something about, I like numbers. They're fun. I like making up numbers, and I got a theory. 8 is a great number to make up. You say 800, 127. See, when you make up a number, you can have like 555 or, something that like 383. It doesn't make sense. I don't like it. So I like to like a 8. Then you go like total opposite of 8 is a 2. Then you go up to a 9, and then you go to a 5. Then you go to a 1. Then you go to a 3. Right? Just keep it up and down. And when you make up things, and when you're confident in what you're saying, even if you're saying total BS, you gotta sound like you know what you're talking about, and then you can walk away, and then the people are like, oh, he knows what he's talking about. Then they think about it like, what? This guy's an idiot. But then by then you traded your pudding, no, their pudding for your broccoli, and then you're winning. So if you learned anything about this commentary, be the best that you can be. Dream big. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You gotta give it your all, and uh, sandwiches are really good. Movie peas are really good. What's the best pea that you ever had? Feel free to leave it in a comment below, or if you watched to this point, let me know. By one, a favorite really does help me out a lot. I know I reiterated it a few times, but it's true. It helps me out tremendously. But leave the secret common comment of the day, which is movie P 8157. There's another random number for you. Or you can no. Make up your own random number. Movie P, and then whatever random number that you want to make up. This will be your first random number. It comes in handy. Don't trust me. Like when you're giving a phone number to somebody that you don't want to give your phone number to, you say the first three numbers of your phone number, whatever it may be, 595, and then you just make up 4 random numbers for the last 4, and they're gonna call it. When they call it, it's gotta ring, because that's in your area. Someone else has got to have that number, or the first 3 numbers, excuse me, and then the last 4 is just some random person, and then it's got to be awkward for them, but you got out of a sticky situation. And speaking of sticky, I gotta take a shower. I've been cleaning a little bit all day. I've been kind of procrastinating that, but I think that's got to be my next New Year's resolution, is to start cleaning, because I just do a horrible job of it. Not that I'm a bad cleaner, it's just that I don't clean, and it piles up and piles up and piles up and piles up and piles up, and it gets bad. It gets kind of bad. I was gonna throw away my boxes, but I decided to save my boxes to make a fort, so that'd be cool. Anyways, you just gotta do you, like I said, or like I didn't say. You gotta just be whoever you are. Don't try to be something you're not. Just do what you do, especially on YouTube. Just give it your personality. Be true to yourself, and all you can do is be yourself, pretty much. And going back to the selling out point, that's not me. That's not me to, try to gain money off of my subscribers by promoting a company that I necessarily like, or just for my own monetary gain. I don't like that. I've never been a sellout. I never will be. Well, let's kind of talk about the word sellout. And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I'm trying to commentate longer than my previous video, which it's coming up. So I'm trying to drag this out as long as I possibly can. Maybe I should start to talk really, really slowly and pronunciate each syllable. But the thing with selling out, and maybe this is a perfect way to end the commentary. So selling out would be doing something that you don't want to do for money. And to me, I don't want to risk my loyalty to my subscribers and my image, and I don't want to lose you guys' support and confidence in me and trust. I don't want to do that for just money. But again, people may not want to work at McDonald's. I don't think anyone's dream job is to work at McDonald's. And don't get me wrong, if you're working there while you're younger, that's perfectly fine. Opportunities are going to open down the line for you guys. But if you're like 38 working at McDonald's at the cash register, I don't think that's what you want to do. I don't think that was your dream job growing up. I understand when you're younger, you got to get money for gas, for clothes, and whatever it may be to get into the college. But getting into college is gonna hopefully propel you to your dream job or whatever you want to do. So one thing I would ask you guys is, if you had $1 billion, what would you do in your spare time?
Two chicks at the same time, white boy.
Kenneth, hey, how you doing? I didn't hear you all commentary. Where were you?
I was in the basement, running the sweatshop.
Yeah, Kenneth runs a sweatshop in my basement. He makes all the socks for me. That's why I wear new socks each and every day. Kenneth helps me out. But like, I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh, I would just lay back and do nothing." But what would you do while doing nothing? Would you be playing video games? That's what I'm doing. My counselor asked me that. I was like, "What would you do if you had $1 million?" I was like, "I'll be playing video games," and that's that's what your dream is, pretty much. Would you be working on cars? Would you try to help people out? Would you? I'm not sure. Juggle, whatever. Do you want to be a traveling gypsy? I don't promote that, but hey, if that's gonna make you happy, you gotta do what you gotta do. So selling out to me is doing something that you don't necessarily want to do for money, and everyone has that point in time in their lives where that's the case. And there's gotta be ups and downs, and I hope your downs aren't too low, but I hope the lowest you gotta be is when you're younger, and the rest of your life is better. Like I was saying, I don't want my best years of my life to be in high school. I want it to be the rest of my life for a long period of time, and I can honestly say the lowest that hopefully I'm gonna be was from like 18 to 20. Now no, 20 was actually a good year, like 17 and 19 I would say, and now it's going up. And my lows were pretty low, but I'm saying when your lows, you're pretty happy. I would say. I don't know you personally, but it can't be too bad for you. I mean, like there's lows like working 38 at McDonald's. I don't want that to be your low. I don't want you to be at McDonald's when you're 38 and that's the lowest part of your life. No, I want it, and I don't want to sound bad right now, but if it just keeps on getting better and better from here, I think that's a good thing for you, and hopefully it keeps on going for me. It just keeps on getting better and better and better. But yeah, excuse me, man, this coughing. So I never took nasal sprays, and I guess I took it wrong. Like I inhaled too much or something. My voice was lost for a few weeks. Thankfully, it's back. Like 2 weeks ago, there was no way in Jiminy Cricket's backyard. I was gonna say HE double hockey sticks, but one of my New Year's resolutions and trying to improve myself as a person is not to swear. But what was I saying? Bad memory for the loss. Hashtag bad memory. I don't know what's going on at this point. So I hope, if anything, I can change a few lives out there for the better. That's been a long commentary. I tried to drag it on a little bit at the end, trying to get to the legendary hour mark. We're only 3 minutes away. I can think of something to say.
White boy, relax. Let me do the talking, big boy.
Well, okay. I have nothing else to say. What do you got to?
Okay, white boy, shut the.
Hey, don't talk.
I'll talk to you whatever the way I want.
Maybe the Kenneth Kniff voice, or I was gonna say maybe Kenneth Kniff messed up my voice.
Why? Because I stuck my 8-inch.
That's inappropriate, Kenneth. Come on. But it really does hurt doing the Kenneth Kniff voice. So, damn it. This is gonna be a long. It'll be very shorter if I talk like this. So, guys, give it your all. I believe in you guys. Hope you guys learned something from this commentary. You only live once. You're only in high school once. Have fun while you're in it. But then again, remember, high school it's pretty important for your future and having a job that you want to have. And trust me, you don't want to be 38 at McDonald's. I have little to no experience on that. But I just in theory, just think about it. Doesn't seem like it'll be the best for you guys. I don't know. Just that's me personally. I don't feel that it's got to be a life that you want to live. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. If you haven't already and you watched at this point, please subscribe for more Call of Duty videos added daily in high definition. I will see you guys later, but we're so close to the minute mark. Let's have a moment of silence to remember the first hour-long commentary for the next 50 seconds. That'll be an easy way to get out of this. So, one thing, it's weird when people say you're funny. Like, sometimes I don't want to say, oh yeah, I'm a funny guy, but then sometimes I laugh at little jokes of mine, and I only try to be funny for myself, and you know, make yourself happy before you make other people happy. If you're happy, unless you're happy by making other people happy, which then it's a win-win situation, which is fine. I'm always down for a good win-win situation, but if you're happy, that's really all that matters, and it's really not awkward if you don't care what other people think. Bam! We hit the hour. So, guys, we're going to end on a good note. I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. One more time. If you smell la 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 what The Rock is cooking.